Yeah. What's going on, y'all? This your boy Gotti of the Gotti's World Show. This is the certified stamp edition. And y'all see where we at, man. Dressed to Impress right here in Dalton, Illinois, man. And we definitely finna talk to my man Sam, the co-owner of this place, man. So let's go ahead and lock in and get this information. Hey. Y'all already know what's going on, man. We in Dressed to Impress. This is my man Sam, co-owner of this place, man. We finna go ahead and get this interview going. We're gonna lock in, get this information for y'all, man, for the city. This one for the city right here. Let's lock in. Certified edition. Yeah. What's going on, y'all? This your boy Gotti of the Gotti's World Show. But also, this is the stamp certified edition, man. And the reason why we here, I'm talking to my man Sam. Dressed to Impress, man. We ain't Dressed to Impress right now, so you already know it's a big deal, man. Business owner. This is damn near part owner. This is the part owner. So we here, man. So we're gonna lock in with him. We're gonna talk to him and get a lot of information, man. What's up, bro?
What's up, my boy?
How you feel?
Good, brother. Thanks for having me.
Hey, man, you already know I had to do it, man. Thank you for even letting me in the establishment, man. We shut the place down to get this interview, man. So hey, man, this is very dope. I love this place, and I get a lot of dope shit from here.
Appreciate it, brother. Thanks.
So, just basically, man, how the interview goes and a lot of things that I want to get out of you, man, is just information. Because I know you got a lot of information, man. Matter of fact, how long have you been in this industry?
I would say I started probably like in 1998. 1998. Back when the Lauric Briars, everything was still hot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just been doing that ever since.
What even made you even get into this industry?
I started off at Freshware on Roosevelt and Kedzie. And it just, I ain't gonna lie, I've been loving it, bro. It's been good. Then I moved over to North Riverside.
Yeah.
Then I moved over to River Oaks and then came here. I've been doing it ever since. That is something I love to do, man. I love fashion.
Now, I'm gonna take it back just a little bit because a lot of people see you, but they don't know you. So I really want to get into the actual person. That's what the show is about. Get into the person, the personality, the man behind the count. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So where are you originally from?
Here, born and raised here.
What part?
Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah. What specific part? Was it the east side, west side, south side?
I grew up right on 64th, right off of Pulaski.
Okay.
64th and Pulaski. 64th and Carlo to be exact. And I stayed in the north side for a couple years back in the days when I was a shorty.
Yeah.
Then we moved over to the city, and then from the city we shot off to the suburbs.
Now, like I said, we're gonna take it back, then we're gonna go forward.
Yeah.
What did it look like in your household as a shorty? How was Sam the kid?
We're 5 boys.
Shit.
Fighting, playing baseball, doing whatever we got to do, video games. It was fun, It wasn't no rough life, it was cool. Dad worked, always always at work, and we just had to do what we got to do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it wasn't bad life growing up.
Well, far as with moms, pops, how was that? How did that look through your eyes as a kid? How did your, family structure?
What do you mean?
Far as like some of the morals and things like that they put into you, your family put into you.
Well, they took care of us, and we, as kids, we were good kids, man. Nobody really messed around. We got in a lot of fights in our life, growing up, gang bullshit. We weren't in no gangs, but it was always just, it
was around.
We got into,
Yeah.
It's just something we couldn't get away from. Everywhere you go, it's like somebody's trying to start something or do something or whatever. But we wasn't with that life though, but we just got through it, and grew up.
Now, how did you, as a shorty, did you get into like fashion early, or did it come later on in the high school years, or when did you start actually putting it on?
Well, I would say probably when I started in the clothing industry. Before that, I was, we were dressed. My dad would always, buy us clothes and, put us shit together. And we just kind of, that's when we got a little bit older. We started having our own money, going shopping by ourselves. But, for the most part, my whole life, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing it for a long time, bro.
I love that.
Yeah.
So when was that time to where you said, I want to, or how did you even navigate yourself in this position to lead up to park owner or managing and things like that, just navigating your way into it?
Started as a good salesman, merchandising, sales, just doing everything kind of at one time. The whole purpose, when I tell people, like I was managing a lot of employees and teaching them what to do and how to do it, and I learned from the best. My partner, he's great at what he does, man. I learned a lot from him, and everybody probably did too. The people that came and left, learned a lot from him.
Yeah.
It's not just about selling clothes. It's about merchandising, taking care of your customers, building a relationship with them. It was like I said, it's not hard to sell clothes, and it ain't hard to merchandise. But once you get everything together, it's not hard, bro. It's easy.
One thing I do want to ask, because even with me being a customer and walking in to certain establishments and things like that, and you see, certain people that they pick or who they hire, it seems just like right now customer service just like, or either sometimes they could be too pushy when they come in.
Well, no, I tell my guys when a customer walks in, don't jump on them, greet them. How you doing? Can we help you find anything today? Oh, I'm just looking around. Give them time to look.
Yeah.
Don't jump on his back. Let him, browse for a minute. Give him maybe 2 minutes, and then walk back up to him, ask him if he sees anything you like, if you need help, are you matching something up in particular? What are we looking for? He's gonna open up with you. But it's not about just, hey man, what you need, man? Come on, man, let me put you out to you. Don't be all, on top of them.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes they can get pushy.
You gotta give them time to look, bro.
I hate
when I walk into any store, bro, people come and ask me, hey, do you need help with anything? I'm just looking. I'll let you know if I need something. That's it, done. I walk away, It is what it is. I don't need, sometimes people need help. People, want somebody to show them, point them in the right direction. If I'm looking for a jacket, where's your jacket at? If I'm looking for shoes, where's your shoes at? Some people do need help. I'm not gonna lie. You get an older couple come in here, they need help. So it's okay to jump on certain customers, but if a customer is just telling you, I'm just looking, give them time to shop. Look around.
How long exactly have you been in the business, in this business? Just count.
Over 20 years.
Over 20 years.
Over 20 years.
So with the 20-year experience that you do have in sales, and basically I know you did a lot. You didn't touch everything, management, sales, just even running the joint, the ins and outs. Give me some ins and outs of the business, from even buying some of the things that's up and coming. How do you keep your eye out for the things that's hot, or the things that you should be putting out, or the things that's coming up? You know what I'm saying? Things like that.
Yeah. Well, we go to a convention in Las Vegas. It's called Magic. There's Project. There's Agenda that we go to.
Heard that? Y'all heard that?
There's even shows in Chicago that they do, twice a year, 3 times a year, 4 times a year, depending where it's at. Mm-hmm. You got an off-price show and a regular show. The off-price show, it's for the cheaper stuff. If you want to get some, we don't bring in too much of that. It's just, you might bring in one brand, maybe some hoodies or some jeans or whatever, but there's another show where they got more of the name brand stuff. But as far as trends, how do you know what's going to be hot? You just kind of...
How do you know personally? Because like I said, you done been through all the phases, even to the current phases, which we're going to get into with that. Like, how do you kind of like eyeball to say, okay, that might sell, that might go, I like that personally, or even if you do that?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's just something it's almost like a gift, bro. I go to the show and see something I like and buy it and bring it in the store. It sells out. Sometimes, you can make a mistake. Not everything's gonna be like, oh, fire. Oh yeah, let me get that. Sometimes you can be a little bit too fresh and forward. Where if you bring it in, like for example, stag jeans right now are hot. They're hot for a couple years. But
I got some on now.
Yeah, there you go. So it's just now getting to us. It's been, I give it about, I would say about a year now. We're going on the 2nd year of it being a trend in Chicago. Mm-hmm. Oversized is a trend. Is it fully here? No. Do people fully understand it? No. Why do I say that? If a guy came in and liked the shirt, oh man, this is oversized. oh, well, give me 2 sizes down. But you just defeated the purpose. Why are you gonna buy an oversized shirt? You know
People don't understand. A lot of people don't understand fashion. There's only certain people that I know that really understand it and are kind of like futuristic with it, and who really can put it on before people understand it. And let me ask you, do you personally put certain things on to try it, or are you a daredevil in that lane?
I mean, okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like oversized, I don't wear too much of it. Would I wear it? Yes. I mean, it just can't be too busy. It probably comes with age too. Once you get a little older, you want to be more conservative. You know, you don't want to just dress up and wear anything. But for the most part, I mean, I'm willing to try it. Whether it's stag jeans, I own a few pairs. Whether it's anything different to try, I would definitely try it on. Even if I don't buy it, I'm gonna try it on just to see what it does. You know what I mean? An oversized shirt. Let me see how it looks on me. It's not me. It might not be for me.
Yeah.
People see rappers and so many different people, celebrities wearing certain things, and they be like, oh, I want to go do just like what he's doing. But it's like, it's not for everybody. Some people might try it and not like it. Some people might wear it and be like, oh, this is cool, I like it. So I mean, it's everybody has their own preference at the end of the day.
I don't mean to trip you up or catch you, but I really want to be honest with you. Do you look at some of this shit and be like, that's
like bullshit?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I mean, some stuff, yeah. I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, you're catering to every age. You got kids that come in here, I'm talking about 13 years old, 14 years old. You got people that come in here that's, 50 years old, 40 years old. So everybody has their own preference. Everybody has their own swag, their own style. I can't dress a 40 or 50-year-old guy in a stacked jean. Sometimes they don't want it. Yeah. Sometimes they do want it. Sometimes they be like, nah, I don't want this bullshit bell bottoms or whatever. But
yeah,
it's the trend. It's gonna go away. Everything comes, leaves. It don't last. Some stuff lasts for 2 years, 3 years. Some stuff just don't really hit the market at all. It comes in and it goes out so quick before you even know it.
Speaking of that, and we're gonna get back into the business real quick, but I see that what we going here. Speaking of that, Chicago and our fashion, what we were talking about off camera, how we put it on, we oversaturate it, we kill it, and it just.
Well, the problem is again with
talk to him, man.
Chicago, man.
Talk to him.
Sorry, y'all. We kill brands so quick, it's ridiculous, man. Brands last maybe a year, 6 months. Person wears it, wore it once, twice, owns a few pairs of jeans, stop wearing it. Miri jeans, they wear them. It's cool. It's $1,000 jeans. You buy a couple pairs, you own it, you're done. It's still hot right now. It's still going. It's still making noise. There's so many brands coming. I ain't gonna mention all the names, or even some of the names, because I don't want to throw anybody on their bus. But there's a few brands that come in. People wear it. People talk about it. It's a big buzz. Coming in looking for it all the time. And then it's like 6-7 months later, you don't even hear about it no more. It's like, where did it go? Like, why are we killing brands so quickly? Like, just wear it. I mean, let it last. Us as being in this business, in the store business, retail business, it takes so much time to get certain brands. Some brands are hard to get, and people don't understand that. Oh, why don't you get this brand? Why don't you get that brand? We can't get it. It's not that easy. Some brands, this could be a distribution issue, where I'm close to another store. They give them the brand, but they don't want to give me the brand. I had this one brand before where it was, same thing. We had this bullshit that we went through with the distribution issue. They had the brand first. I called them and I said, hey, I want the brand too. They said, well, we can't give you the brand. I said, why? They said, well, another store got it and they're not too far away from you guys. I'm like, so what does that mean? Like our customers don't shop in the mall. We have our own customers. So not everybody wants to go to the mall and buy certain things. They want to come, in and out quick. We're not in the mall. So I convinced her. I got the brand. It was done. Maybe a year later, I got an email from the brand. They said, hey, we can't do business with you guys no more. I said, why? They said, well, we got a call from such and such. They didn't really mention their names, but this store called on us saying that we were selling the jeans for a lower price. So I said, hey, I know who told you, because they're haters that we got the brand and we're selling the shit out of it, and they're not. So at the end of the day, I was able to give them a sales report to show them that, hey, this is what we're selling the jeans for. And she said, I believe you, and I never thought otherwise. I knew you guys were, not doing this, selling it so cheap or whatever. So, but she has to protect them. They had the brand first. I respect it, bro. I'm not a hater, bro. If you had a brand before me, you were cool enough for, to try it out before me, and it worked out for you, and I try to get it now and I can't get it. Good for you. You went and got it first, and that's what people don't understand about this business. It's not easy, bro. It's a cutthroat business.
See, because from the outside looking in, it seems like we don't think that it's politics in this. Like we hear that it's politics, and we like, okay, well, I probably can't get that, or it don't seem reachable, or we don't know some of these people, these connects and stuff like that. Yeah. Because even with startups, like, what would you even say with people who's starting or who wants to build up a store? Like I know you've seen stores build up like this one. How could you give them game about big brands, getting big accounts, marketing, product placement, things like that? Like, what is some of the game you can give like a creator who's just like, man, okay, I want my storefront. It's time for my storefront. What game would you give them?
It's not hard at all, bro. At the end of the day, you find a building, a store, whatever, storefront. You just got a nice layout, obviously. And you start off with not too many brands though, because you don't want to overdo it. You could put in 5, 6, 7 brands, and if you don't have that eye for the fashion, don't do it, because it's not going to last. You might buy items that people don't want, or you might buy, if you buy the wrong item, it's going to hurt you in the long run. But I say try it out, with a few brands, see how it works. Top brands, you're not going to, like we were talking about earlier, top brands like maybe Purple or Subi or whatever expensive brands. It might be too hard to get those brands, but for the most part, you could start off. You don't have to, like, people don't understand. You don't need $300 jeans in here. You can start off with jeans for $100, $90, $80, whatever the case is. T-shirts for $30, $40, hats. You don't need a lot to open up a clothing store. It's not. If you want to go big, the bigger the store, the more money you're going to spend to fill it up. Put it that way.
How much? So, how much would you say? How much would you say to start up?
Start up.
Like, we'll give. If you can give me a price, if you can give me a exact amount I'm supposed to have in my bank account to start my store, to get brands in, what would you think?
No less than $120, 120 G's. And you got a problem is setting up your store. Might cost you about 30 grand, say. That's on the cheap side. You put some regular flooring in, you gotta buy fixtures, do the walls, lock walls.
This is what I need.
And then,
what I need. Yes,
then
sir.
You need product. It depends on, like I said, the brands that you buy. You could buy cheap brands, you could buy expensive brands. But it all, at the end of the day, depends on what you're trying to do with your store. Is it a boutique store? Is it a regular store? Who do you cater to? You're gonna put men's in there, you're gonna put women's in there. Are you gonna put shoes in there? You're not gonna put shoes in there. Because some stores, like consignment stores, if you're gonna start putting all those types of shoes in there, it could get pricey. It's not cheap, but I say about a good $120 will get you started.
Now, as far as with some of the accounts and things like that, maybe like Puma accounts, maybe like say like a Jordan Craig or something like that. How do I even go about getting something like that? Do I have to put my EIN or another business? Do I have to reach out to somebody, call the number? Do I have to do my research to get that?
I mean, that's EIN for sure. You need a tax ID number. You need a storefront. Some ask you for pictures. You gotta send them pictures of the store. They want to see it. They want to make sure you're not just at home picking up their brand, selling it online, being on some just being on some shady shit. But at the end of the day, it's just really more so You got to just attend the shows. You got to go to, like, I know some store owners don't want to share information on, like, oh, this is, like, a person come up to me and say, how am I going to get this brand in my store? I'll put you in tune with the sales rep. You can talk to him yourself.
Wow.
If he decides to open you up, that's fine. But me as a store owner, I can't buy it and give it to you for you to put in your store. It don't work like that. We can get in trouble for that.
Right.
You know, in big trouble. So if it's a distribution issue and they tell you, no, you cannot have it, we can't sell you the brand, and you come to me and be like, hey, let me get the brand, you're like, you just buy it from me and put it in my store. If they find out, that's gonna, you know, our account in jeopardy, you know what I mean?
What about like marketing? Like how would you go about, because Dress to Impress, it already got a name.
Yeah.
But I know at one point in time, it didn't always have it, and you had to build the name up.
Yeah.
So how did y'all get that marketing, or how did, you know, you add on to help the marketing? You know what I mean? Like,
it was more so just Instagram, bro. Instagram, Facebook ads for on Instagram, whatever you got to do to, you know, you got to spend money to make money. You know what I mean? If you want a bigger audience, obviously you got to pay for the ads to reach a certain amount of people. It's not going to just happen overnight. So don't post. Some people might post a picture, get 2 likes or 3 likes, and be like, I'm not doing this no more. I haven't posted pictures for the last month and I'm not getting no likes. You got to just keep going. You can't give up on yourself. Like, it's not gonna happen overnight. Everything takes time at the end of the day. So you give it some time and be patient, and I think eventually you'll get there.
and also presentation is everything. As you can see, like, you know what I'm saying, you got everything lined up here, and you know, people gonna see a lot of things that's in the store and how it's laid out, like product placement. How do you have the vision, or have you map it out in your head, like, okay, this goes here, this goes here? And I know at one point in time you was telling me certain brands don't want their brands
mixed in with other brands.
like
yeah.
How do you even get that information, or do they tell you that?
No, I mean, it's just sometimes if it's a nice brand, elegant brand, expensive brand, you just don't want to mix it in with no bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, if you got a cheap off-price jean and an expensive brand and you just mix it in together, it's not good on our end. It's not good on the, you know, the brand's end. If they come and see that in the store, it's also, it's just not a good look at the end of the day. You don't want to mix. Why is this jean $200? Why is this jean $80? Why is this jean $50? You know, what's the difference between the jeans? Just put them separate. Have them either on the table, on the wall, whatever you got to do. But at the end of the day, you just can't really, you got to merchandise correctly though. Every week, sometimes even on a daily basis, you go in and keep re-merchandising your store. You just got to move stuff around, especially if you got a bigger store, smaller store. The big store is just so big that people might not go all the way around the store. So you got to bring the stuff on the left side of the store, put it on the right side of the store, kind of, you know, keep on merchandising it. Show it on your mannequin, post it, do whatever you got to do to get it out there, expose it, and people eventually would want it.
Yeah.
Stuff, not everything sells. You might get, you know, stuff that you might get stuck with. You'd be like, oh, well, this didn't sell. I had it for a month now. It's not selling. Put it on sale. Get rid of it. You know what I mean? Don't hold on to nothing. Because if you hold on to stuff, that's when you get a store full of cluttered shit, and it's going to be just a hot mess to get rid of it.
Have you ran into that issue to where you bought something that just didn't sell and you just got it sitting there? How do you even know, like, to bring it down to the certain price point?
Well, just gotta, you don't want to lose on it though, more so sell it at cost to get rid of it, a little above cost, you know, just, you don't want to lose or stuff, but sometimes you have to in this game, you know what I mean? Like, you can't, if it ain't gonna sell at half off, obviously something is wrong. I gotta go less. But again, it goes back to what I was saying about fashion forward items. Some brands, some items, like Sherpa, it was hot. It was never really hot back then, but I'm saying 2 years ago I brought it in, 3 years ago I brought it in. It didn't really do well. But now I went to the show to Vegas like a couple weeks ago to the convention center, and I'm looking, I'm like, wow, a lot of people are making Sherpa. So that gives you an idea of like, man, is this coming back? Like, is everybody gonna start wearing it? I noticed other brands, if you go to H&M or certain stores, you might see stuff like that in those stores.
Yeah.
You know what's trending. If everybody's doing it and every brand's starting to make something similar to it, that's gonna blow. It's gonna, no matter what you say. Cause like stacked jeans, if one person makes it and I bought it, I'll probably be scared like, man, this shit might not sell in the store. But if everybody's making it, it's selling. They're not gonna make it. Companies ain't gonna lose hundreds of thousands of dollars making all this merch and it's not gonna sell. Eventually it'll sell. You know what I mean?
That's true. Now, let's stay in the city right now. Chicago brands.
Yeah.
Chicago brands that people creatives that have built their own brand, even personal brands that I love, which I got on. My man Rich King, shout out Rich King Roy. I got this on. I love one of these brands. One of the actually is this show. This episode is sponsored by Rich King.
Shout out
to my man. But even we got different brands, Pillars, Icon, like I said, Rich King, Wise, like all these brands that's coming in. A new up Black Militia, some of my people too. How does one come talk to Sam or bring their product into the store?
Well, like we mess with Icon, obviously Rich King. Any brand that comes to the store we got to look at it. It's like I don't want to just bring in everything. So if you say yes to every single person that has a brand and you want to put in your store,
you have a whole bunch of silly shit.
It's just going to be a bunch of, what's this brand and what's this brand and what's this brand. That's the problem with, if people come in here, they pick up a shirt. Who made this? Who cares who makes it? Do you like the shirt or not? It doesn't matter who makes a shirt. At the end of the day, if I like it, I'm going to buy it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If it just says something on there like a brand name and you're asking, we understand that. But if it's a design, at the end of the day, if you like it, buy the shirt. But it just, people, brands got to understand one thing though. When they come in here and they want to sell us a brand, it's like more so, you ask them a question. Hey, what are you going to sell the brand for? Like, what's wholesale?
Do they have to get it from you wholesale?
I gotta get it from them wholesale.
Yeah, you gotta get it from them wholesale.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. So if they'll come at me and be like, "Hey," I'd be like, "What do you want for your shirt?" For example, I'd be like, "Well, I sell it for 40. Just give me 30." But that's not how the game works, though. You're a wholesaler. You're a brand owner. You're wholesaling your stuff to the stores. The reason you're getting in stores as a brand owner is for exposure. You're not gonna get rich putting your shit in one or two stores. You know what I mean?
Talk directly right into it.
Yeah. So if you got a brand, promote your brand, put time into your brand. You're not probably going to see money in the first year or 2 years. Some people take 4 or 5 years to see money. Don't spend every penny you get back. Put it right back into the brand. Just keep throwing it back in there. That's the only time. Don't quit your day job. Stay, focus. Come up with new designs. Don't keep sticking with the same design, different colorways every single time. So you gotta change it up, bro. Pay for designs, change your designs, and don't be afraid to get in the stores. If you want to get in the store, holler at the owner. It's okay to put it in the store on consignment. Nobody, some stores probably be like, well, I ain't got no room. It's okay to do that. I'm willing to try your shit. You know what I mean? If it sells, it sells. You get paid. If they don't sell, you pick it up, take it back.
The average, excuse my language, the average person off the street, they feel like their shit is already hot in their mind. They feel like their shit is already hot. So they're going to come in and say, hey, man, I need my shit in here, man. My shit buzzing. My shit is the hottest. You need to fuck with it.
That's fine.
How do you look at it and say that yay or nay?
I mean, not everybody's shit is hot, bro. At the end of the day, I mean, you got people that come up with stuff all the time. I be seeing all types of shit on. It's just some homemade stuff. And they're like, man, this is gonna blow. I'm blowing the brand up. It's hot. Everybody's asking for it. Like, I mean, I understand that, but it's not gonna work here. You know what I mean? Like, if I want to put everybody's brand in the store, what's gonna happen to the store? You got name brand stuff that I'm selling here. I need room for other brands to put in the store. But like I said, I'm willing to try your brand out. Give it a little, small table or a section or whatever, and try it out. You guys got to get together. The cost has to be correct. You can't come in expecting to sell your shirts or brand to a store owner at retail. It don't work like that. Wholesale is what you got to do. You're not, like I said, you want to make your money, sell it on the street, sell it on your website, whatever you got to do to sell it. Promote it, get on the street, sell it out of your trunk. You can make money.
Yeah.
But you can't go to a retailer and expect them to give you retail or $10 below retail for the shirt. It's not gonna work.
Now, say if they product, you put it and it sells, do you call them back?
For sure.
Do you call them back and say, hey man, that was out of here?
For sure.
I need more of that.
Yep.
Or what else do you have?
Yep, 100%. Give them a call, tell them, hey, come pick up your, if it's consignment, come pick up your money. If it's people we've been doing business with, we pay them up front if their shit is already selling, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like we've been doing business with them for years, and we picked up Fashion Geek, you know, back in the days. We picked up, you know, Rich King, we sell Icon. You know, certain brands in Chicago that reach out or, you know, want exposure or just want us to put the brand in their store, I'll do it. You know, I don't mind. But like I said, we have a very good relationship with those guys too, though, at the end of the day. So
yeah,
we like to try different things. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If a brand is out in Chicago and people be like, oh, how come you don't have it? People asking for it, I'll reach out to them and say, hey, put it in the store. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, I'm not hating on nobody. Much love for everybody. I hope everybody has the greatest success, bro, and you know, do your thing. If your brand is working and it's selling and you need help, you still want to bring it in the store, like, hey, why not bring it in here? That's more exposure for your brand.
If somebody wanted to say, man, how can I even come in? They come to you correct and say, man, how can I buy a section? Or is it a point to where they can buy a section? They're investing more money.
No, I mean, if you do that, you're just gonna create a big mess because they're gonna come in and want to, you know, it's not gonna work. You gotta give them a time frame though, because I can keep it in the store for 4 months and not sell one piece. That's telling me something, right?
Yeah.
It's not selling.
Yeah, that's
true. Or the customers are not liking it. You know, so we'll give you, you know, it could be, it doesn't necessarily got to be a table or a section. If a person, like a new person starting off with their own brand, they might make 2 or 3 t-shirts.
Gotcha.
They're not gonna make a full blown out brand. Oh, I got jeans, I got hoodies, I got t-shirts. They might come in with a few items. Mm-hmm. They give it to you, you put it in the store, it sells, you grab more. Eventually you build a brand with them. You know, you'll start carrying more. It's not just, but for the most part, t-shirts, hoodies, I don't mind it though. I just don't go for too many jeans because a lot of people don't really have that part executed yet. It's not easy to do jeans. It's hard. You know, that field is not for everybody. You just keep sticking to t-shirts, hats, hoodies. That's it. You don't need shoes. You don't need jeans. That's too much money spending, too much time consuming, and it might not work. So I wouldn't per se do it. I wouldn't do it.
Did you ever know that you wanted to be a owner of a store or of a storefront, or you possibly thought about, man, getting your own storefront?
Yeah, many times.
So you already thought about it, but it's just the opportunity came, and you were able to
jumped on it right away.
Yep. So they saw something in you.
Yep.
And you had the experience and things like that.
Yeah, like I said, I've been doing it for too long. Especially if you've been in the store for so long, they're gonna eventually take care of you, man. It's just how it goes with any business, bro. Whether if you work as a teller in a bank, you end up being a manager. Manager becomes, you know, you start being the president in you know, a certain amount of years. If you got 10 years in a game, 15 years, you're loyal to your place, they're gonna take care of you, bro. That's anywhere in the world, bro.
Yeah. And
if you don't, you're a piece of shit boss. But at the end of the day, you gotta look after your own, bro. At the end of the day, you have to, bro. Because that you know, I took care of this place like it was my own when I first started. Mm-hmm. But then when they, you know,
treat it like your own.
Yeah. So then when the opportunity came and hey, do you want to jump in? Hell yeah, let's do it. You know, I want in because I feel like I can't see myself doing anything else besides this. It's just what you know, it's what I love and what I like to do.
How does your family feel and look at you, even with your kids or your wife, or you know, even, you know, you have siblings, right?
Yeah.
Right. Even your siblings, how do they look at you in this space, in this industry and things like that? Because I know it's probably separate from what they do.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta balance it off, bro. Kids love it. And my son always asks for stuff. Let me get a shirt. Let me get a pair of jeans. Let me get this. Let me get that. They ask for Always asking for stuff.
So they always fresh, man.
Yeah.
They always fresh. Okay.
Yeah, I take care of them.
Okay.
So even if it ain't something I got in the store, if my son's always shopping, either whether it's online, whether it's something on Instagram he's seen, or a brand or whatever, but they stay in tune with fashion though. So whatever they decide to do in their life, that's on them. But I mean, whatever direction they're trying to head in, I'm all for it.
Are you in some way? Are you swaying them to come see what you do, or come get behind the counter one day, or to help you run the joint?
No, I mean, it's really what they want to do at the end of the day. If they, whatever kind of profession they want to get into, bro, I'm like I said, I'm for it. If he decides to work here, if he wants to do something else in life, if he wants to become, entrepreneur of any sort, I got his back, 100%. But at the end of the day, it's what they want to do. You know what I mean? I don't want to make my kids. Some people make their kids do certain things. I want them to be here. I want them to run this. I want them to do that. It's kind of what they want to do at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Just pursue your dreams and do what you got to do.
Now, personal question that I really wanted to get, and I wanted to pick your brain on this. All the moves, there's a lot of moves that you made, a lot of sacrifices to even get in position to take the opportunity. You know what I mean? You have to save your money. You have to think about things in the long run, like maybe opportunity might come. You have to do that, and you have to be in somewhat shape or form fearless.
Yep. You
have to be fearless to say, man, okay, I want to jump on this dream, or I want to stay in this industry because I might not be making so much money here, but eventually I'll make it.
Yeah.
With all the success that you have right now, because I will look at this as successful.
Yeah.
People will look at you as successful. With everything that you gain, do you feel yourself fearful now because of everything that you gain? Like you don't want to lose it? Are you more fearful of losing it and maintaining it, and things can go wrong instead of being so fearless?
No, not at all, bro. Not at all. I mean, it's more so, just like I said, the only way you're gonna be scared in this business if you start slacking, if you're not picking up the right stuff, if you're not, catering to everybody, and I can't just carry all high-end shit in here and expect all the young guys, the kids that go to school, the high school, the moms and dads to come in and buy their stuff, kids stuff. I can't. I have to cater to everybody. You got your kids, you got your grown-ups. I mean, you got your guys that only want to shop at Nordstrom or Saks or whatever, but
all the time that everybody money ain't that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, you gotta cater to everybody. You can't just like I said, if you want to be successful, you gotta kind of cater to everybody. I don't care what anybody says, man. If somebody want to come in and be like a kid, you might get a customer and make, I don't wear this shit, I don't wear that, I only wear mirrors, I don't wear this kind of shoes, I wear this. We understand that, bro, but it's not we have to cater to everybody. We can't just cater to you. Mm-hmm. You're not gonna, keep the lights on in here, only one customer. It's gotta be a variety. And then people have good times, people got bad days, recession could happen, anything can happen. So you kind of don't want to have nothing but expensive shit in your store and forget about all the young guys, the little guys, the guys that just want a $100 jean or $60 jean or $50 jean. You got to cater to everybody, man, at the end of the day. That's how you're going to stay successful. That's how you're going to stay in business and, keep the lights on. You know what I mean?
What's your definition of success, you personally?
What do you mean?
Like, what's your definite, like, I look at this like, damn, Sam is successful. Sam, or the good brothers that I know, and even with, the creativeness and how they, do their video content, my man, the Lucas brothers, how they do it, man. I look at them as successful. My man, Rich King, I look at him as successful. And just all the people a lot of people around me that I know. But I know everybody have their own small definition. Like, man, no, I'm cool. I'm successful. I'm doing okay in life, or I made it.
That
What is yours?
I am. No, just like what you said. I mean, I feel like I am successful. I worked hard. I worked my ass off to get where I'm at now. It ain't just come overnight. You know what I mean? It's put in a lot of hours, a lot of work, and
so you standing in your success.
100%, yes, 100%. And you know, it's not hard for anybody to get where I'm at, or you know, anywhere. If you want to pursue your dreams, at the end of the day, just go out and do you, bro. Don't be scared of nobody. Don't let nobody else tell you, hey, I can't do this or I can't do that. It's easy. It's you know, people help people. If you need help, if you need advice, ask. Don't feel like, oh, I don't want to.
People don't want to look. The city that we in, a lot of people don't want to give game, bro. Just like you said, they don't want to give information or things like that. It just so happened that you are a good brother to where you're saying like, I'll give that information. So it's to us or to people, it makes, to the outside people looking in, it's like, man, that shit ain't easy. I don't even know how where to start.
Well, I mean, to answer that, it's a lot of haters in Chicago, bro. Like, you can have a brand and another person have a brand, and then you go and ask him, hey, where did you get this shirt from that you're printing on? I don't even remember what it was, or I can't tell you what it is, or it's like, I don't know why Chicago is like that, man. We should all stick together and help each other out. You have your brand, yes. I have my brand.
Yes.
Both brands are gonna sell regardless. It's different designs. I'm not asking you, where did you get your design from? I want to do the same exact design. I'm asking you, where did you get your shirt, your t-shirt from? Mm-hmm. If you can't tell me, I'll find out eventually on my own. So it's like, I'm just asking you. But nobody wants to help anybody in Chicago, bro. And that's sad, bro, at the end of the day. I mean, it's people come and tell me all the time, hey, where can I get t-shirts from? Blanks, where can I get this, where can I get that? Or a brand name, who do I call? Give me their contact information. Here you go. Go get it. You know, it's cool.
That's fine.
But stop.
That's why you blessed, bro.
Stop hating on other people, bro. Like, just do you, bro. At the end of the day, bro. And it just, you feel like you don't want to ask because you kind of already know the answer. Like, where'd you get this quality t-shirt from? Where'd you get this? The shorts? Oh, I like the way you printed on this. Where'd you get this flannel from? I mean, at the end of the day, I don't listen. If you're printing something on a flannel shirt and it's a nice flannel shirt or it's a nice colorway, I get you don't want me to make the same thing as you, which I understand. Everybody did their own homework, their own research. Go online, surf the web, see what you could find. You could find a lot of blanks. A lot of people are doing this. Brands in Chicago, they're buying blanks. They're going to stores. Oh, let me go to H&M. They got a bunch of hoodies. Let me go grab all this shit, all the color, whatever, blah, 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 print their logo on there. Be done. Rip the tag off in the back. That's it. It's that simple. Yeah. And some people, that's on the expensive side. But you want to go where some people want to go, either start a relationship with somebody in China or Pakistan or anywhere in the USA. You got vendors that sell blanks all the time that you could buy from and print your own shit on there. Mm-hmm. But like I said, if you have to start big, where you're gonna go buy a hoodie or whatever from a store and print your own shit on there, if it's blank, then do it. But you gotta start somewhere.
Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Last two questions I want to ask, and these are personal questions. What is something you had to kill within yourself in order to grow?
What did I have to kill?
Within yourself, something about you to where you said, man, I gotta dead that. I gotta dead that about myself in order to go or take yourself to the next level.
Well, everybody's goal in life is to get rich and be successful. So it could be where you could be working for somebody and thinking a million different things in your head. Like, I want to go do real estate. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. But it's more so, I don't want to say you killed your other dreams to make one successful, but at the end of the day, you just you pursued your dream at the end of the day, but you didn't give up on what you thought would work at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like this store, I knew one day I could be a partner in the store, for example, where I didn't go out and do other things with my life. I didn't say I want to go I know people that worked in clothing stores that left and went and opened, stores up in other cities, and did so much and came right back. Man, it didn't work out. So shout out to those guys, whoever got the balls or whatever to go do it.
They had to shoot it. They had to try.
Yeah, you gotta try, bro. If it don't work, it don't work. You gotta go back to square one. I'm not saying go do a business, go buy an expensive car, buy an expensive house, because that's for sure gonna work. You gotta try that first. So cut your spending habits, cut all that shit, bro. Focus on one thing, what you're trying to do, your dream. And if it works, then you go buy your nice car, then you go buy your crib, then you go start buying expensive clothes if you're with all that.
That's
some people
are not.
I'm not with it. No, I don't.
You had the cut.
Not really. I've never been a big name brand. Like I need a Gucci shirt, or I need this, or I need. I don't need all that, bro. Like at the end of the day, if it's something I like, a shirt, pair of jeans, shoes, I rock it. But I never been on the high designer type. I don't need that.
So, what I'm really saying is something you had to suppress within yourself to actually say, wait a minute, let me stop this. I had to really kill this within myself. Like with me, it was my ego sometimes. Sometimes I have to stop my ego at the door in order to like, okay, wait, I'm not who I am, because this might fuck up some shit later on down the line. What was that one thing for you that you had to suppress or stop or get rid of in order to say, man, okay, I had to stop that, I went to the next level?
Nothing.
He was always that humble. He was always that straight.
I was always humble, bro. Like, I mean, it's I'm going back to a whole different subject, but it's more so other stores at the, when I first started being, on some hating type shit, where people will try to go open up a store from you down the street, or people will go try to do some, dumb shit, or come and fill you in on false information.
Yeah.
Just to feel you out, or say, hey, it's slow by me, how is it by you? Or just trying to, snake you, try to feel what's, feel you out a little bit.
You're just trying to be.
But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is I used to get angry. I used to be like, man, these motherfuckers are on some hating type shit all the time, bro. Like, when are they gonna stop? Like, why are you worried about what I'm doing? Worried about what you're doing? We got this store going, your store is running, do you. I'm not hating on you. You know what I mean? So I just had to kind of, that's something I had to bleep out.
That
kind of
gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like,
Gotcha.
just stop caring what others are saying about you, whatever. I would call them up and be like, hey, bro, why are you talking shit for? Oh, man, I always deny it. But it's like, at the end of the day, forget what everybody's, talking about you, if they're hating on you, whatever. Let them hate, bro. But just at the end of the day, just, if you're not, if I'm successful and you're not, you're going to find a way to bring me down with you. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, if I'm not going to pay no attention to you, bro. Like, I'm going to do me and fuck the world, bro. You know what I mean?
And one last thing, man. Your work-life balance with, your beautiful wife and your kids, and maintaining that balance between work, love, house, life shit, and your own personal time, that you take to yourself. How do you do that?
I mean, you always got to make time for your family. You got your wife, you got your kids. You gotta make time for them no matter what. Well, like I was saying earlier, but like you got kids in sports, kids in, school, kids need, help with homework or whatever. You just gotta be there for them, bro. I can't dedicate all my time at the end of the day, because obviously I got a job and I'm working, and you gotta figure this out here, like you got other stuff to do. So whatever I have extra time, if I'm off 2 days a week, 1 day a week, if I gotta take a vacation twice a year, 3 times a year, just to, take them out and be with them and spend time with them, I'm gonna do what I gotta do at the end of the day. But always make time for your family at the end of the day.
And the wife understands. She might pull up on you one day and say, hey, yo, I need that time, bro.
No, she's cool with it at the end of the day, bro. You gotta work. She works hard, I work hard, bro. We both work hard, bro, at the end of the day. So you gotta do what you gotta do, feed the family, stay protected, and do you at the end of the day.
I love it, man. What is something. One last thing. What would you say to an up and coming brand, up and coming owner, and people who just want to, man, get their dreams out?
Just gotta, pursue your dreams. Whatever. A lot of people are in the fashion industry, whether it's a brand owner or your local brand in Chicago or in other states, it don't matter where you're at, but just don't give up on your brand. If at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out at the end of the day, I'm not saying put all your money into the brand, and if it doesn't work, fuck it. No, just start it off little by little. A lot of footwork. Again, you're gonna spend a lot of money regardless whether you like it or not. Don't spend none of the money. Keep putting your money back into the business. And for people that want to open up a store, like I said, at the end of the day, obviously you need credit, you need a tax ID number, you need to, get in tune with the right people to ask questions. Like I said, I'm here to answer questions. If somebody wanted to ask a question as far as wholesaler, where do I get this from? Who do I contact for jeans, or who do I need? Where can I get this brand from? You could ask always. I'm here to answer any questions at the end of the day. So if people need help with anything, just come holler at me. Let me know. If Google shit, if you don't want to ask me, Google it. It's not hard at the end of the day. All you gotta ask is where's the shows, where do they do the convention shows at? I want to go, study it. I want to go network with people and find out what it takes to get their brand in the store. Like I said, you just gotta keep it. Whatever you're gonna decide to open up, don't go across the street from another store. Don't go down the street from another store. You gotta be. It's a certain mile radius away from another store. You can't be right by him and get mad that I can't get this brand, but he got it.
Gotcha.
Don't open up next to anybody. It's not hard.
Be mindful.
Yeah, be mindful.
Fucking mind.
Yeah. So it's not hard. At the end of the day, like I said, if you want to do what you got to do, just put your mind and do it, bro. Just don't listen to what anybody else says. Just do it.
Love it. I love it, man. Hey, y'all heard it here first, man. The reason why I love talking to different people and then giving the game. I love people that give game because it helps. It always open doors for just being a creator of my brand and things like that. I just love to give game, love to give people opportunities, and obviously my man Sam love too. So hey, y'all check this out. Y'all check these interviews out. All my other interviews, G World Media. Y'all can check all that out on my YouTube page, and I had a lot of people that y'all know and love. Also, y'all can find me on Instagram, official_Young Gotti. Also, man, tell them where they can find you, where they can find the store, address, and everything.
Dress on Press, located in Dalton, Illinois. It's 1011 East Sibley Boulevard in Dalton. You can check us out on Instagram. We're D2ICHI, D2I Shy. Instagram, Facebook, check us out. Our website will be launching soon. I would say about a couple months, maybe a month. I don't know, but it should be launching soon, so we should be up and running. And you guys go grab what you need from Instagram or from our website or whatever. We also do messages. If you send us a message, you see something you like on Instagram, let us know the sizes you need, pricing, whatever you need, we got you.
Y'all heard it here first, man. Y'all already know what it is. I'm your boy Gotti, and my man Sam.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Anytime, bro.
Hey,
thanks for having me, bro.
Hey, certified stamped edition.
Yes,
You're
sir.
definitely certified and you stamped, bro.
Yep.
Hey, we did one. We out of here.
Yep.
Yeah.